Hello everyone. In this video we'll be solving a geometry question based upon circles. I hope you are following this question of the day series. We are discussing almost 2-3 properties of a circle every day. Let's read the question now. The question is, there are two concentric circles such that the area of the outer circle is 4 times the area of the inner circle. Then A, B, C be 3 distinct points on the perimeter of outer circle such that A, B, A, C are tangents to the inner circle. If the area of outer circle is 12 square centimeters, then the area in square centimeters of the triangle ABC would be. So first of all, we need two concentric circles. We have been given the relation between the areas of inner outer circle. We have to make two tangents, AB and AC. These should be tangents to the inner circle. ABC are 3 distinct points on the perimeter of the outer circle. So let me start by drawing two concentric circles over here. So these are two concentric circles. I hope you already know what is the meaning of a concentric circle. If we have two circles with the same center but different radii, they are called concentric circles. We have new term called tangent over here. So many of you would be familiar. Those who are not, if we have a circle and if I have a line that touches the circle at a single point, okay, single point, then that is called a tangent to a circle. This point is called the point of contact. Then we have a property of a tangent that will be applicable over here, that from center of the circle, if I join the point of contact, then this angle formed over here, it is always 90 degree. Okay, we'll be using this. So now let us draw the tangents AB and AC. So I'll take a point A on the boundary of the outer circle. From there I will draw two tangents to the inner circle. So these will be those two tangents, hence this will be my point A. I have to ultimately make triangle ABC. Okay, so I'll make this a triangle by joining these 2 points as well. Okay, so this is triangle ABC. Our diagram is complete. Now we are given that the area of outer circle is 4 times the area of inner circle. Let me assume that radius of outer circle is capital R. So pi r square will be the area of outer circle. It will be 4 times the area of inner circle. Let me assume that radius of inner circle is small r. So pi r square. Pi is gone. I'll get r equals to 2r. Hence the radius of outer circle is 2 times the radius of inner circle. Now in all the questions of circle, you should always start from the center itself. Okay, so at the center here, if I join this to the point of contact, this will be 90 degree. Okay, let me call this point M. I can join this too. So this will be point N, again 90 degree. I can join A and the center as well. Let the center be O. Okay, so now I can say that in triangle AOM, I have this as 2r, this as small r. So in triangle AOM, if this angle is theta, then I have the perpendicular, which is r, and the hypotenuse, which is 2r. So I can write down sin theta as perpendicular upon hypotenuse. That means r upon 2r, which gives me half. For what value of theta sin theta will be half? It will be for theta equals to 30 degree. So I can say that this theta is 30. So theta will be 30 degree. In the exact similar manner, I can say that in triangle AON, this angle will also be equal to 30 degree, because AOM, AON, these triangles are exactly the same. They are congruent. Okay, congruent means they have the same angles, they have the same side lengths, they have the same area. So if I take this as x, then can I relate small x and r? Yes, this is perpendicular, this is base. Okay, so using tan theta, I can relate the perpendicular and base. So tan theta, that means tan 30 will be equal to r upon x, which will give me tan 30 is 1 upon root 3. So x will be equals to r root 3. Okay, in the similar manner, I can join O and C as well. So again, this will be r, this will be 2r. Hence I can say that this angle will also be equal to 30 degree. Then I can join OB as well. This is r, this is 2r. So this angle will also be equal to 30 degree. Okay, now there is one more theorem that will be applicable over here. We can see that AB is a chord to the outer circle, right? And I told you a theorem in which if we drop a perpendicular on the chord from the center, it bisects the chord. So we have drawn a perpendicular M from the center O. So if this length is equal to x, this length will also be equal to x, this will also be equal to x, this will also be equal to x. So now I can see that in triangle ABC, I have AC equal to x plus x 2x, AB equals to x plus x, that means 2x. Hence I can say that triangle ABC is isosceles, right? Now in an isosceles triangle, if these two sides are equal, then these two angles are also equal. Now in triangle ABC, we already know angle A is 60 degree, that means the sum of angle B and angle C should be equal to 120 degree, but we know that angle B and angle C should be equal because ABC is isosceles. So I can say that 2 times angle B would be equal to 120, which gives me angle B equal to angle C equals to 60 degree. So angle BC should be equal to 60 degree. So if you go to angle B, we already have this as 30 degree, this will be 30 degree and this will also be 30 degree. So I can see that in triangle ABC, angle ABC all are equal to 60 degree, hence I can say that triangle ABC is equilateral, okay. If triangle ABC is equilateral, area will be equal to root 3 by 4 into side square, side is 2x, so 2x square, that means 4x square. Now we were given one more point over here, that the area of outer circle is 12 square centimeters. So pi r square should be equal to 12, r square should be equal to 12 upon pi, sorry, this relation was x equals to r root 3, okay. Now we can change this r square in terms of small r, so 4r square will be equal to 12 upon pi, which will give me r square equal to 3 upon pi, right. And if I write area in terms of small r, I'll get root 3, this 4 is gone, x square, x is r root 3, r root 3 square, that means r square into 3. Now I can put this value of r square over here, I'll be getting 3 root 3 into r square is 3 upon pi, which gives me ultimate answer as 9 root 3 upon pi. This will be the answer. So if you know the properties well, if you identify the angles quickly, you can even solve this question within 2 to 3 minutes, okay. The only thing you need to practice is you should quickly identify which angle to use. You should remember the values of all these angles, sin 30, sin 60, 10 30, 10 60. If you know that much, you know a few properties of the circle, you can easily solve this question, okay? If you still have a doubt, please comment. Thank you.